Hey guys, for today's video, we're going to be doing another affordable one. I have another Ballin' on a Budget series for you. And for today's video, we're going to be talking about all of the best affordable blushes. All of them are under 10 bucks, except one or two are like $11 or $12. Still affordable in my opinion for the quality, so I thought I would throw them in there and I wanted to share this video with you guys. These are go-tos, ones that are just so good you would never guess the price point of some of them. I know I've done a lot of affordable makeup videos. I don't think I've done one specifically for blush. I know I've talked about blush in other videos, but I wanted to do like a full just dedicated blush video because I love blush. I am such a freak when it comes to blush. They're one of the things I feel like I just can never get enough. Let's go ahead and jump into the video because I've got a good handful of amount of things as per usual. I'll start with these two. These are like such a massive faves. These were like such a hit for me when I first discovered them, and these are from Essence. They're the Satin Touch Blush. I have Satin Love right here, and then this one is Satin Coral. Satin Coral I don't use quite as much because it's a little more on the pinky side, but Satin Love is like one of those really pretty rosy tone shades. Like this one is Satin Love, right up my alley. These are so pretty. They look so good on the skin. They are so smooth. I love these blushes. I remember I mentioned Satin Love in my Best of Beauty for last year's Best of Beauty, and I used it so much. It was like one of those things where I was like, I need to stop using this. I need to try other things. But they're really pretty. They're satin, obviously, so they look really pretty on the skin. They look very natural. They're very long lasting, and they're like $3. I know, they need to come out with more shades. Those are the only two shades they have. If they came out with more shades, I would buy every single one of them because I'm obsessed with them. They're so good. I always walk by the Essence section in Ulta just to double check and make sure. I'm like, maybe they came out with more shades and I didn't know. So hopefully they come out with more because those are such a steal. And let's talk about this. Now, I do want to mention this. I don't know if you can still get this. I know they sell some of them on the NYX website, but I don't know about this color in particular. But this is the NYX Powder Blush. This is in the shade Terracotta. It's broken because it's very abused. This one is really shimmery and it is pigmented. This reminds me so much of MAC Warm Soul, but it's on my finger right here. It's so pretty. It's so pigmented and so beautiful. It looks so nice on the skin. Oh my god. I remember the first time I bought this, I used it so much. I bought this years ago, actually. I probably had this, no joke, for probably like 4 or 5 years. It makes your cheeks look so beautiful. Every time I wear this, I always get compliments. It's like a typical Sarah shade. It's a rosy, brownish, bronzy shade. Those are my tones, and those are really affordable. I want to say they're around $6. Also very long lasting on the skin. They look so good. They make your skin just glow. Like if you like a nice glowy type of cheek, you're gonna love those. I have these from Milani. These are the baked blushes, and I know a lot of people know about these because they're very popular and I like them. They're also very shimmery. If you can't tell, I'm a shimmer blush kind of gal, so I really like them. Again, they make your skin look very glowy, very healthy if you're into that kind of like shimmery, bronzy, glowy type of face, which I am year round. Winter, fall, spring, summer, I love a shimmer blush. So these are really nice. They're around like $8, I think, and I have the shade Bellissimo Bronze. This one is like a really pretty, just like a straight bronzy shade. Like look, oh, it's so pretty. Look at how pretty that color is. Like that is just, to me, that's just stunning. It's so good. You would never think it's drugstore. This one is Rosa Romantica. This is one I bought on a whim because it's pink. As you guys know, I make it very clear that I just cannot stand that fucking color, but I bought it because I wanted to try it, and it's pretty. I reach for it very, very seldomly. If I do use it, I use it usually mixed with something else, but it is a very pretty blush. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not my tone. And then we have Luminoso. Isn't this like a cult favorite or something like that? I feel like everybody and their mama knows Luminoso. I think they changed the color of this. The old version of it used to be more corally. Oh, it's so pretty. Like, there's Luminoso right there at the top. Now I feel like it looks different in the pan. You guys are gonna have to let me know what you think because I swear I think they changed the color. If you guys have tried Luminoso like back in the day compared to now, do you think they changed it? Because I'm pretty sure they changed it. I don't know, that could just be me. But those are also really pretty, very shimmery, very long lasting, really, really nice beautiful. My eye is so itchy. Really, really nice, beautiful blushes. And then this one from Flower Beauty. Now this one is a matte blush. I don't reach for mattes that often. This was one that when I found it, I was like, man, this is a matte and I love it that much. This is in the shade Peach Primrose. I think these blushes are around 10 bucks, but this is also really pretty if you like peach. I don't wear a ton of peach, but I do enjoy a good peach blush on occasion. It's this one, very last one down at the bottom. It's like such a beautiful smooth matte. You would think that this was an expensive blush, but you can get it for, I think it's like $9.99. So a little under 10 bucks. Really pretty, long lasting. It never looks blotchy. Matte blush formulas are one of those things that I feel like is kind of hard to formulate because I've used some where I'm like, what the hell were they thinking when they released this? This is awful. Where it looks choppy and it kind of grabs in certain places and it doesn't blend nicely. That one is really, really nice. So I want to check out, they have another like rosy one I want to check out. I just always forget to pick it up, but I really like Peach Primrose. I don't usually reach for matte blushes and I also don't wear a lot of peach, but sometimes I'm just in the mood, you know, and I have the best of both worlds and it's affordable. You can't beat it. Okay, let's talk about this one from Burt's Bees. This is my go-to at the moment because it is stunning. Do not sleep on this. This is in the shade Toasted Cinnamon, and if you're into like terracotta, brownie, apricot kind of shade, I guess that is the best way to describe it. This is just like one of my favorites at the moment. I cannot get enough of this. It is so beautiful and it's like a satin type formula, so it looks really pretty. Like it has just the most beautiful sheen to it and it looks so pretty on the cheeks. Your face just looks so healthy and beautiful and glowy, but without it being overly shimmery. This has a little bit more of a sheen than the Essence blushes. I think these are more of like a true satin. It's like the perfect formula in between a satin and a shimmer. It has a little bit more of a sheen than a true satin blush does, but it's not shimmery. So these are beautiful. I also want to get more colors from this. I just keep forgetting to pick them up when I go to the store, but I love that. That's like my ultimate favorite right now. I have a lot of favorite blushes because I'm such a blush hoarder. That is like my go-to ultimate favorite at the moment. I can't get enough of it. It's so pretty. Also affordable. I want to say like 8 or 9 bucks. I know it's definitely under 10. If I had to recommend one thing for you to pick up out of this whole video, it would definitely be that one. That is stunning. I am obsessed. This is from Wet n Wild and this is one of their color icon blushes. These are like under 3 bucks. They're so affordable. This is in the shade Rose Champagne. It's another one of those really pretty like satin type formulas that's very like pinky, bronzy rose. I actually like to use this as more of a blush topper. I have on blush and I just need a little bit more color, or I just want something a little extra. I like to take this and just put it on the very like high points of where I would put my blush. It's really pretty, very affordable. You literally can't beat the price of a $3 blush. I don't care what anybody says. I know they have other colors, but this one is my favorite. It's stunning and it wears great. I love Wet n Wild. I think they're absolutely amazing. And when it comes to like complexion products, I feel like they just really do it right. Like I feel like a staple for me from Wet n Wild is I always love their highlighters, I love their foundations, and I love their complexion products like blushes and stuff like that. So that's really great. Love that. I mentioned this in my testing new drugstore products. This is the new, one of the new colors from Maybelline. This is in the shade Molten Peach, and the reason I'm mentioning this, even though it's technically a highlighter, I've been using it as a blush topper. This is too dark for me to use as a highlight, but look at how beautiful and shiny that is. I'll do something like this where I'll use the Essence Satin Blush, and if I want just a little bit more, like I want my cheeks to just be a little extra glowy, I'll take a duo fiber brush and use this just right on the very top and kind of use it as a blush topper. In that video I mentioned it looked very pink, but once you have it on, it actually does look like a true peach in my opinion, and it's stunning. It makes your cheeks look so glowy and I love it. I mentioned this from NYX. This is one of their refills. I know they sell these in the compacts, but I buy the refills because I like to stick them in a Z palette. This is the HD blush in Beach Babe. This is really, really, really pretty. The formula is a little bit of a drier formula than what I'm used to. Like a lot of these blushes I feel like have very soft formulas, but I love this color. It's just like perfect. Like it's perfect. It's so pretty, really bronzy. It makes the cheeks look really pretty. It doesn't look like patchy or anything like that. I think it's kind of similar to terracotta. Like if you hold them up side by side, I feel like they could probably be sisters. This is a little deeper. I can't use this when I'm fair. It's a little too harsh. This I can use year round. Beach Babe, I mostly use it when I'm tan. I say the refills are like $5 or $6, something like that, but very affordable, and the formula is great. It's very long lasting, just like everything else I'm mentioning, and I love the color. I love those bronzy colors. This next product is also technically a highlighter. It's from Wet n Wild, and this is the highlighter in Crown of My Canopy. Kind of reminds me of the Molten Peach, kind of like that same really pretty shimmery peachy pinkish formula, but this again is too dark for me to use as a highlighter, so I use it as a blush topper, and it's really, really beautiful. Oh my god, I love this so much. Here is Maybelline right here, and then here's Wet n Wild. You can see it's definitely more of like a bronzy pink, whereas this is more of like a true peachish shade, but it just adds the perfect touch again if you just want to add that little like extra kick to the face, like you just want to amp it up a bit. I love to use that, especially when I'm going in with like a bronzy shade. So I actually like to use that on top of Beach Babe. I think it looks really pretty. The two colors complement each other, and I just love a shimmer. Like, I love a shimmery face. Next, I have this from BH Cosmetics. This is the Floral Blush Duo Cheek Color. This is in the shade Bahama Bronze. I'm sure you can tell what my tones are because I feel like they're all kind of like the same tone, just in different brands, like, and then a couple of different ones here and there. But these are just my tones. I love them. Just a really pretty bronzy color. This is really nice as well. This has a little bit more of like a rosy mauve tint to it, but again, just a nice, pretty, more of like a satiny type of blush. Very, very pretty on the cheeks. It is very just Bahama bronzy. Like, you feel like you're in the Bahamas when you wear it. I don't know, I've never been to the Bahamas, but it's really pretty color. I really like the formula a lot as well. And then my last two products are my more expensive ones. They're not too pricey. They are a little more expensive than the majority of the products I'm talking about. So the first one I want to mention is this from Inglot. I always forget that I have this blush because I keep it in a drawer. I need to keep it out so I use it more, but this is the Inglot blush in the number 32. Now this is intense. Inglot blushes are like really pigmented. These I think are $11. It's a little pinky for me. I think my mom actually gave this to me, so that's why I have it. But I use it sometimes, like sometimes I'll mix this in with another color. You see, it's just like a little more pink compared to all the other ones that I have. But these are really nice. They last forever because they're so pigmented. You barely have to tap your brush in it. They look so beautiful on the skin. My favorite one, I have the refill because I like seriously just had the corner left, and then I dropped it one day and it shattered, but I keep it so I can remember the color that I like. But this is the Inglot one in number 51. I wish I had this to show you guys. I am obsessed with it. It's so pretty. Either I forget to pick it up when I'm near an Inglot or it's sold out. Like, I tried to order it online a couple weeks back and it was sold out, and I was like, why? Like, I need that blush in my life. It's stunning. I went through this blush like nobody's business because I just could not get enough of it. I know I don't have that one to show you guys, but I wanted to mention it to you just if you guys are interested in trying Inglot's blushes. You should check out number 51. It is amazing. Okay, and then my last two blushes are from Ofra. These are $12 for the refills, and again, I buy the refills because I like them. This one is Rendauvez, and then this one is Format. So I'll put them side by side. This is more of a matte. It has like a little tiny bit of a sheen, but not too much. This one is more of a shimmer. Format is one that I can really only use in the summertime because it's a little deep for me. I actually love to mix this with Beach Babe from NYX. I just feel like they really complement each other. They look really pretty mixed together. That's what I do in the summer. They're a little too intense for me when I'm pale, but this one is Format. It's so pretty. I just love how bronzy it is. It looks so pretty, and it makes your skin, again, just look really glowy and nice. And then this one is Rendauvez. This one's more of like a rosy type shade. Ofra also has a really great blush formula. They're really long lasting. They're very pigmented, so you don't have to go in too heavy handed, and they just look so good on the skin, never fade, they last all day long. That is every single one of my affordable blushes I wanted to mention to you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what other types of videos you want to see, if there's anything you want me to review or test out or do any type of like dedicated specific videos. Just let me know in the comments below and I'd be more than happy to do that for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe before you go. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos, and I'll see you in my next one.